Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Good day to everyone. Thank you again for coming into this room on live session on Trade Live with Precise Trader. And today is August 23, and today is the last trading day of the week. Okay, and do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. And the content of this webinar is mainly for educational purpose, and use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of any trade before you put in your trade on live account. Or you may want to try it out on a demo account. And also do take note of the ground rules. Respect fellow attendees and the presenter. Mute your mic when the presenter is speaking, and use the chat feature to ask questions, and ask questions only related to trading. And also do take note that for those of you who are viewing from YouTube, okay, my sincere apologies, because if you ask any questions, I wouldn't be able to look at your questions. So the only way is we suggest you to come and register with us and start being as interactive as possible. And the reason why we are doing that is mainly because we want this time to be utilized as the maximum usage. And in fact, next week onwards, okay, we are starting a new session whereby we are going to trade live with you. Okay, see, there's a lot of difference between what we are doing now and of course that trade live with the sessions. Okay, this now of course we are trading. Today is going to be a news trading, right? And this news trading is going to be like basically because there is a data out, and we are going to trade during that announcement. Next week, what we are going to do is we are going to trade live with you. That means, we will be sharing our screen. Okay, we'll be taking trades, and we would be telling you the do's and don'ts of during the trade is in progress. That means what is to be expected, in the event if the trade goes wrong, what you should be doing if in the event the trade goes right, and what should you be doing, because sometimes you might be having one trade in hand, and there might be another movement happening concurrently, so we need to concentrate on that. See, basically that 2 hours, okay, 2 hours, whatever we are going to use, we just want to utilize the time and make sure that we don't miss any opportunity. At the same time, we try to make money together. So this is something we can look forward, and which is we are trying to start. And hopefully, if the response is good, then we would be continuing that service. Okay, for those of you who are coming in first time to our session, this is a quick glance of what we do. Okay, Precise Trader, we have almost like about 30 years of experience in this field, and our system is very unique because you just look at the system. The system would tell you all the W's, give the answers for all the W's, like what to trade, when to trade, why you trade, where to trade, all the W's. You'll be getting the answer from the system. And of course, if you are an experienced trader, then you can use your chart to evaluate and validate. Then finally you put in the trade and pull the trigger, and that's it's as simple as that. Okay, and what the system does, excuse me, is okay. It has zone price alerts, whereby it alerts you whenever the price is moving out of certain levels. So that is the indication, because basically, you see, our system is, we call it price level principle. Okay, basically we trade on a specific levels that is significant, that we feel that okay, there is a change that is going to happen in the market, and we try to trade only at that levels rather than market orders. Okay, and believe me, putting in market orders is only workable, I would say, maybe 10%. 90% of the time you should be doing on a specific levels, and that's how you can make money, and that's how where there's a lot of money that is sitting on the sideline. Okay, the the tools we will be using is dashboard. This is the most powerful tool in our system, whereby it will give you an entry, exit, and stop loss level. And we also have another tool we use. We call it a trend map, whereby it identifies in minutes, the trend on different time frames. See, basically, when you do a trade, I'm sure, if being a trader, okay, I know the pros and cons and the difficulty in putting in a trade, and especially after the trade is in fill, then how do you evaluate and how do you manage the trade? And that is a lot of things running in your mind. Whether should we book the profit, whether should we wait? All the answers, it can be done as we go on as live trading session. Okay, the next thing is the PT zones. Okay, this is also will give you a bird's eye view of all the markets in different time frames. And what it does is it will tell you which zone levels the market has been trading. So then it will be easy. It will be just looking at that levels. You may decide whether the level is going to stay or whether it's going to fail, whether you can hold the trade. All the things you're looking for as a trader. And we also have another tool, we call it a strongest and weakest, that will tell you the best cross to trade on during a specific time belt, what we are looking or what we are planning to trade. And the signals, we have 5 types of signals. Okay, we have split the signals into 5 types. Basically, they are scalping, day trading, news trading, momentum, and swing trading. So you got to ask yourself and you got to define yourself, or you got to put yourself in what kind of trader you belong to, whether you are an aggressive trader or whether you are a conservative trader. Conservative trader means, you don't take that much of risk and you only take in trades that has got good potential of making money, and the chances of you going wrong is slim. That is where the conservative traders come into play. But on the other hand, sometimes you don't get your orders filled, and you may have missed the opportunity, and that is the problem with conservative traders. Aggressive traders, you don't mind taking risks, okay, you don't mind entering, and especially news trading is mainly meant for aggressive traders. I mean, unless if you're conservative traders, sometimes if you have luck in your side, then you may get the order fill, otherwise you may not get, then chances are you may have missed the thing. So that is the difference between conservative and aggressive traders. Okay, and also we provide a strong backend support. Okay, slowly we are trying to improve the services by sending WhatsApp messages and Telegram messages, whereby we are going to give you a regular updates on the market conditions and the market view and the market scenarios, and that might help you to trade, and that might help you to decide on your trade, especially when you are holding a trade, whether it's making money or losing money. And we also take this, we also help you to take this as a career, because we are looking for full-time traders, and we are prepared to train the traders and bring you in as our in-house traders. So there are some criteria to this. Slowly we would be telling you how to go about it, and how we can start, and we can sooner or later we can start that session also as well. Okay, the products we offer mainly Forex. Okay, we trade on and we provide services on like Euro, Pound, Dollar, Yen, Dollar Swiss, Aussie, Dollar CAD, New Zealand, Sing dollars, and any one of these crosses against each other. And we concentrate on all about 36 crosses, and we also trade on precious metals like gold, silver, uh, even palladium, platinum, whatever. But sometimes we our focus on is certain markets, but sometimes on off we look at different markets as well. Okay, we also look into futures like mini Dow, Nasdaq, mini S&P, mini Russell, DAX, or CFDs. Okay, you can call it as you can put in as trader, I mean futures or CFDs, whichever way you are comfortable with and which you trade. And we also look at commodity like crude, natural gas, corn, and wheat. Okay, all those soft comps. Okay, now we are into the live trading, and today is going to be a news trading, because I believe there is a couple of data that is going to be out, and also, give me a minute. Let me share the screen now. And also, it's going to be, I think from Canada, there is a data. Okay, let me share that screen now. Okay. Okay, the data that's going to be out, okay, in another half an hour. Okay, we have Canadian retail sales, which is core retail sales and the Canadian retail sales. Okay, of course, the forecast is negative. That means the market is expecting a negative figure. Okay, so anything that is better than this figure, then the Canadian dollars is expected to strengthen. Okay, if the data is bad, that means, like, for instance, like if it's minus 0.2, so let's say the data came out to be bad, like minus 0.3 or 4, any high numbers, negative, then it's bad for the dollar CAD, and you expect the dollar CAD to move up. And from the US, we have 10 o'clock at Fed Chairman Powell speaks. Then we also have new home sales, and we have 11 at BOE Governor Bailey speaks. Okay, so most likely, okay, we are expecting, we want to concentrate on dollar CAD and maybe some dollar CAD crosses. Okay, since we have this data that is going to be out, then of course we have a time, then we can discuss on some other market. And also I think gold is also is viable to look at, because I think yesterday there was a big move on the gold. Okay, so now let's start the session. Okay, what I would suggest is please take a piece of pen and paper, write it down, or I would be showing you my Excel sheet. I think you can also look from there as well. Okay, let me also clean up that. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to trade on Canadian dollars. Okay, now let's start off. Okay, the first thing we always start off with is we look at the sorry, trend map. Okay, excuse me. Okay, when we look at this right now, okay, this one, for those of you who are coming in first time, okay, this is just to let you know. On the left, you see all the crosses. On top is all the time frame, and the 0, -1, 2, all this indicates the current time band. That means 0 is current, -1 is previous, -2 is the previous, so on and so forth. So all in all, if you are going to do a momentum trading, we concentrate on 0 and -1. So whenever, and the rule is very simple, okay, white boxes means the market is flat, green means the market is going up, and red means the market is coming off. So when we look at, and also we always try to concentrate on the daily and 360. This would be the two time belt we look for. And when we get clues, then that would be the best way to trade, and that would indicate the market's movement that is happening. The good thing about this, for those of you who have been trading for many years, see, what you got to do is, I'm sure you concentrate on one cross, then you look at multiple time frame charts, then you decide what you want to do, then finally you come to, at least I think it will take at least minimum, I would say at least between 3 to 5 minutes before you decide on a trade setup you are looking for. But by looking at the system, I think within a minute you can decide what you want to do, then to get ready to pull the trigger or put in the trades. So let's start. When we look at the trend map, -1, if you see, Aussie is highlighted and dollar Sing is highlighted. So that means we should be selling Aussie dollar, we should be buying dollar Sing. This is based on the daily. And when you come into 360, okay, here we see the Aussie is up, okay, is contradicting to the daily. That means what is telling you is the higher time frame, the trend is down, and your nearby, that means your current time belt is up. So we should be looking to sell this, and this is an opportunity. Okay, and the good thing you must know also is, so when your 360 is highlighted here, when you look at your lower time frame, your 120 is flat and your 15-minute is flat. Okay, this will tell you that the price that is moving up, this is not real. Okay, that means this is lacking strength, and we should be looking to sell this cross, and this is an opportunity to look for. So now what we will be looking at is, let's also concentrate Aussie dollar to try to sell this. Okay, then the Canadian dollar, since the data is out, you see the dollar cat is coming off. So I think this would be an opportunity for the news trading. Okay, so we are going to look at Aussie dollar cat, and we look at dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen is 0 is highlighted, 240 is highlighted, and 15 is also highlighted. So dollar yen is also looking to move up. So these are the three crosses. See, all I have to do is I just have to on the system, and I'm good to go. What to trade? Remember, I told you all the W's. I'll give you the answer. What to trade, when to trade, why you trade that, and which cross to trade. All the W's. I'll be giving you an answer. So the next tool we will be looking at is, we would be looking at the trend map. Sorry, PT zones. So we see whether this answer what we have gotten from trend map is giving us the same answer. It's a different tool or different gadget will be using different algorithms to give us an answer. So that is where we need to compare. Just like when you drive, you need to know which tool to use, and when and to enjoy the journey and go in a smooth ride to reach your destination. The same way. So we got to use, and we got to know when to use which tool, and why we use, and all this, we will slowly, we will be guiding you. So the next thing is, we look at, we remember we are going to look on Aussie, dollar CAD, and dollar yen. So when we look at your 360 currently is flat. Okay, but when you look at your dollar yen, okay, this is giving you a mixed signal. You see here right now, the dollar yen is telling you this is a sell on the PT zones, right? But when you look at your previous 360 and previous day, this is telling you that this has got strength. Okay, the difference here when we look at is, your previous day, there's a very strong up, and your current day is telling you this is having a pullback. So that means this can be an opportunity to go for a buy. You see how I relate it, and how I look at the system, then how I decide what to do. Okay, the next Aussie. Okay, your daily is up, and you see your current 360 is up, and your previous day is down. Okay, remember early on the trend map says that your current is up, so we should be looking to go for a sell, and this is giving me the same answer. That means the previous day is down, so I should be looking to sell this cross. Next, we look at the dollar cat. Okay, dollar cat, we see all the way is down, down, down. Your previous day and previous 360 is flat, and current 360 is flat. So that means what it is telling us is the dollar cat has been down, and we may see the base today. And this is what we conclude based on the system. That means the data that is expected to be on the dollar cat. Okay, I can give you an answer. This is what I'm expecting. That means I'm expecting the data to be good. That means supporting the dollar cat. So that means what we saw that just now, that we were expecting the negative 0.2 or 0.3, right? So we should be getting slightly better data than this level. So that means the data is going to be better. So that is what the system is telling us, and that is what we should be looking forward, and that is what we should be betting on. Okay, the next tool we are going to use finally is your dashboard, which is the most powerful tool which we are going to do. Okay, one more thing I forgot to tell you. Okay, when we look at the trend map, like let's say we are trading on dollar CAD, this would, when we look at the Canadian dollar crosses, that would also give us some guidance and some indication whether the market is a genuine strength or whether this is a false strength. All these are hidden to the normal eyes. I mean, even if you are looking at your chart, all this information is not going to be available to you, and you cannot decide on this. So now, when we look at this, what is telling you is, okay, now you see your dollar CAD, the strength, the dollar CAD, the strength is only showing on, that means against the dollar and against the yen. And we don't have any strength that is happening on all the crosses. So in other words, what is telling you is the market, the data is expected to be good. And what we are going to expect is we are going to get one spike down on the dollar CAD, and we should be expecting the market to see a base, and the market should start to reverse. And this is what I'm getting the clue from the system, and we see whether I'm right, and we see whether we get the same answer, and we test the system. Okay, now we look at dollar CAD. Okay, now the same thing, we put it in similar way, we change it to dollar CAD. So we get all the data that is related to dollar CAD. That means, Euro CAD, Pound CAD, CAD Yen, CAD Swiss, Aussie CAD, and New Zealand CAD, and so on and so forth. So this is when we look at on the daily, okay, dollar CAD. So now since we are focusing on dollar CAD, the market, the previous day low is 35.70, and current day low is 35.80. And right now the market is trading near the low. So if the market by any chance, if it goes down, I'm expecting the market to have a base somewhere near 35.60 or 35.35 or max 35.15. Okay, I'm not expecting anywhere below 35.15. Okay, when I scroll for the previous day, I do get there is a major support at 35.40 and 35.20. So that means I'm not expecting the dollar CAD, the data to be, I mean, the price to go beyond 35.40. So that means I should be looking, that means there's two answers I'm giving you, two clue I'm giving you now is I expect the data to be good. Next is I expect a spike down, and I expect the market to turn up from there. Okay, you just wait to see whether we are getting this answer, and you can see whether it's convincing to you, or how do you want to use our system. Okay, now we are going to trade, and what I look for is, as I told you, I want to put my stop at 35.10, and I want to buy at 35.40, and my TP is since today. I most likely, I feel that we might see a reversal day today. So that means I expect the price to break 35.85, 36.20 and go even higher towards this level. And this is what I'm expecting based on all the systems plus the data out. And this is what my conclusion, right? So let me evaluate with the chart. Of course, when I look at the chart, that gives me a more uh, convincing ground and more uh, the confidence. See, trading is all about confidence. Okay, you must understand that once you are confident, then we should be looking to trade and go in the direction, right? Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Okay, let's begin by looking at the chart. Then finally, we are to trade. Okay, now when we look at on the weekly, okay, remember our system says we should be buying at 135.40 or 135.20. So let me evaluate and see whether I'm getting the same answer. So 35.88 breaks, I should be getting a low for this week at 35.45 and 35.20. So in other words, my weekly low I'm expecting is similar to what the system is telling me, right? And this is again when I look on the daily, okay, this is what I get. When I, sorry, on the weekly. So now when I compare it on the daily, okay, it's a bit tricky. And this would give you the similar answer, 35.45 and 35.30. So I'm not expecting anything below that. Okay, now the tricky part is looking at the daily chart. This might be the low. That means the 35.70 might be the low. And we may get a spike up from here. And this is what my daily chart is telling me. Okay, but when I look at my hourly chart, okay, what the clue I'm getting is we should be getting one spike down. Okay, and that's where we should be seeing a spike down. And let me see the. Okay, so I'm still on the same side. That means I'm expecting a one spike down, and all my assumption is still the same. So now when I look at finally your 15-minute chart, so in other words, the spike down should not go below 55 and 45. Okay, so now I am get ready to give a call based on this. Let me give you the call. Okay, this is a news trading today. So the call is we're going to trade dollar CAD, and this is the live price. And price action is we are going to see a limited down today, and today might be a reversal day. Reversal day. So the trend is down. Of course, the trend is down, and again, it's still I would say it's limited down, and this critical. The levels critical we focus on is 35.15, 35.20 or 35.15. That means that level should be the level which our focus should be, and we should be looking to get a turn from that level. So what we do is we try to put our stop at 15 or 10. Okay, 15 or 10. Then our target is we must see if we are buying at 35.45, then we should be exiting at we should see whether the 35.85 breaks and 36.20 breaks. If these two levels breaks, then we should comfortably see 136.40 or even higher. But for tonight, we just see we have it as 136.40. So order type is going to be a limit buy, and the lot size is going to be 1. Entry level is 135.45. Stop 135.15. Exit, I want to exit at 36.10 or 40. So in other words, we are looking at about 70-75 pips move. Okay, today the remarks basically is we are expecting a reversal down and the data to be bad. Data to be good. Expecting a reversal day, reversal. And for this expiry is, okay, we are going to put in maybe since we are putting in slightly lower, we can put 21 or 22, 21 or 22. That means another 1 hour or 2 hours. So I don't think I have 22 here. So we can afford to put this. So basically we are looking at a reversal day. So that means what is going to happen is either the market would be turning when the data is out, we might get a spike down, or if the data is bad, what we are looking forward is we may get a softened move, then eventually it may break down and come, so either way we are expecting a turn today. Okay, so this is my call based on this. You may want to try and put in these orders and see for yourself whether this is the thing. So now the next thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two more crosses, maybe two more crosses. Then after that, I'll give you one Aussie or dollar yen. We'll look at it. Then we will trade on that. Okay, the next cross I'm looking to trade is, okay. Remember, right now, the market is, so if the market is, the dollar CAD strengthens. Okay, if the dollar CAD strengthens, so the CAD yen should go up. So that means I should be selling CAD yen at 108.20. So this would be my second call. Okay, that means I will try to sell at 820. Okay, let me give you the lower levels. So when I look for lower levels, then I always change the lower time frame. So I'll put a sell. Okay, right now it's 45. So in fact the lower level tells that we can sell at 795. Okay, 795, and I exit before 730. Okay, 730. So my stop would be 830. So this is my second call. Later I'll check with the chart. Then I'll give you a call. Okay, the next one would be uh let me see where it's trading. You see how I don't have to look at the chart, and I just have to look at the system. Then I decide on the next thing. So the next one we can look to is, since we are expecting Aussie to spike up, and sorry, Aussie to turn down. Okay, Aussie to turn down, then dollar CAD to spike up. So Aussie CAD should spike up. Okay, so that means right now it's trading at 91.50. Okay, 91.50. So I think we can sell this at 91.95. And since Aussie is weaker, so I'm not expecting a big profit on this. Probably it's only about 40 pips move. So I'll be selling at 91.95, stop at 92.30, and exiting at 91.55. Okay, let me go to the chart. Okay, CAD yen. Okay, the CAD yen, just now the system says we should be selling at 107.95. So we should be seeing a spike up. Okay, spike up, and we see a resistance at 795 to 805. So I think this agrees. So I can give you the call for that. Then Aussie CAD. Okay, Aussie CAD, what we see is we should see a spike up, then it should come down. Okay, so if that is a spike up, then if let's say we break this level, I think the resistance should be around 91.85. Okay, 91.85 and 91.95. I think this is also a similar situation. So it will say 85. The only thing is the system says sell at 95. The chart says we should be selling at 85. Okay, so now I give you the call for that. Then okay, okay, CAD yen. This is limited up, limited up. So this is up again. The critical level is just now we saw was CAD yen is 30. 108.30. So that should be your stop loss level. Okay, target was 725 or 730. Okay, target was 725, 730. Okay, so this is going to be a limit sell. Entry level is 107.90. I think we'll put 90 lah, 90 or 95. So 108.30 and 107.30. So that means there's a 60 pips move. So we are expecting a spike and a reversal day. So same thing, we put the time as expiry as okay. So the next one was Aussie Cat. Okay. So this is also, we should be selling at 91.90. Okay, I'll just make it fast. So the stop is 92.30 and the target would be 91.55. Okay, and this is a limit sell. One entry 91.90 selling. 92.30 and 91.55. Okay, again, reversal day and the expiry is all the same. So what is going to happen? Like I told you, we are expecting the data. You see, we need to tell ourselves to stay on one side. We cannot be, especially when we want to trade, we cannot be saying, like this side and both sides, unless, the market is in a different thing. So we got to stay in one side. So you see, of course, after the data, you see what we are going to do is we are going to do one pre-announcement and one is post-announcement. Post-announcement, if let's say the market is expected as we move, then we are happy, we made money, then we'll just shake hands, then we leave. But on the other hand, sometimes the market may come, the data may come as expected, then we may not see much movement happening. So then we got to tell. Sometimes the data might be bad, then the market would have reversed before reaching that level. So that also we need to give you an answer, then we see how we go about. Okay, the next thing while we are waiting, okay, we have 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes, and quickly I'll give you on the Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie, remember, we are going to go for a sell on this. Okay, Aussie, we expect the market to turn down soon. Okay, we expect the market to turn down soon, and we expect the market to come down towards 67 or 66.85. That means there is a 30 pips move. Okay, this is all limited up, limited up. The only thing is 67, sorry, 67.55. So 67.55 stop, target 67, 66.85. Okay, this is again a limit sell. Okay, we have I'll just quickly give, then maybe I'll try to give you the gold also. Okay, entry selling at, you can sell at now 67.30, 67.55, 67. Okay, this one we can put it even longer, because the data for Canadian dollar, sometimes, you know, we have impact on the Aussie as well. Okay. So now let's look at gold. Okay, gold is also looking at, okay, let me share the screen, share the screen. Okay, let me, because we are running out of time. So I'll just use the chart, then I'll just talk about gold. But I'm not sure how much of movement we are going to get on gold. Maybe after the US data is out, then we may be getting the move on the gold. So as of gold, what we feel is, okay, this is a 2.5. We should not see the price going beyond. Okay, let me check on the dashboard. Okay, we are not expecting the price to go beyond 2505 or 07. Okay, and we expect the market to turn down from here. Okay, we expect the market to turn down from here, and we should be able to see two. Let me change the dashboard and see. Okay, we have 2 more minutes. Let me. Yeah, we should see a 2492. Okay, 2492, and I don't see the price moving higher than 2502 half. That means this should be the high, and what scenario is 2505. I'm not expecting anything beyond that. Okay, 1 minute, we are getting the data out. Okay, let's go back to the screen and see. Okay, good luck to you, for those of you who are trading on this, and for those of you who are not trading, then what I would suggest is just watch the market, and we do. Okay, we have another 40 seconds. Okay, remember I told you that we are expecting the data to be good. Okay, when we say good, that means, instead of negative, we should be getting a lower number, or higher number, meaning in green. Basically, we should see the actual numbers is in green. So if that happens, what we expect will happen. But if, let's say, the data come out to be bad, then we may get the spike straight away. Okay, but what we are expecting is the data to be good. We get a one spike down, then the market to turn up, and this is what we are expecting. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, you see, I was on the dot. Okay, that means the data was too good. Okay, now what is the data dollar cat doing now? Okay, I don't know whether we are getting any move. Okay, the retail sales is as expected, but core retail sales was very good. Okay, are we getting any move on the dollar cat? Okay, my screen is not updating. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, that means it's not responding to the data. Okay, so what we see is, because there is one data that is good and one data that is bad. So what is going to happen is we will get a spike down. Okay, I'm still staying to my call, and we should be getting one spike down on this. Then only the market should start. That means the market should break this low and go lower. Okay, so I was right on the data. One data I was right, but the other data, it came out to be as expected. But what we feel is, we still see that the dollar cat will come down, then will turn up. I'm not sure. The only thing I'm not sure is whether it's going to respond now, or whether after the US data comes out. Or today we have this Fed chairman is talking 10 o'clock, so maybe the market may respond after that. Okay, because he might say something, it might move. So we wouldn't know. But on the whole, I think we still stick to our trade plan, and we still stick to our ideas. We don't want to change. So as far as the gold is concerned, okay, like as I told you, okay, we may have seen the high. We may have seen the high, and we just have to wait, and we see the price coming off a bit lower, right? Okay, sorry, I've changed the screen. Okay, sorry. Okay, now let's let me. I'm so sorry, I've changed the wrong screen. Okay, uh, let me show back the screen. Okay, any questions? Any questions? You have, I don't know, please type under that chatting. So at least you want to do, or any markets you want to discuss. Okay, if not, I can give you one more thing is the dollar yen. Okay, just now was okay, dollar yen. Okay, there's going to be a big move on the dollar yen. Okay, for those of you who are trading dollar yen, let me just tell you, highlight to you, so at least you can get trade on that. Okay, so here, okay, the dollar yen, what we feel, okay, when we see the chart, see, this is what as a trader we normally we try to run in a different multiple time frame. Remember, I told you, as a trader, this is what, especially if you don't use the system, then this is what happens. So this is on the weekly, looks like we may have seen the low, and the daily we may have seen the low, and the hourly we may have seen the low as well. So overall is what we feel is this would be a good buy, and we are expecting the market to break this high, and we should see a minimum target of 46.85, 47 or 47.30. Okay, so this is what we expect during this movement. Okay, so this is the dollar yen. I think dollar yen is worth looking into and worth considering, right? Okay, so you have any questions? If not, then we can end the session, and I'll just let you know when is the next session. For those of you, see, this is the problem, you see, like, if you are, I know some of you are coming first time, you are listening and you are totally you're not sure what we are doing and why, rather than like everyone shows that chart, then we talk. So ours is a bit unique way, but it's very efficient. Okay, believe me, this is a very efficient, and you should be doing it with confidence. Okay, with just give me a minute. So the next session is, okay, this is we are going to have it on let me, sorry, I think because I have too many programs running behind. Okay, so the next session is we are planning to have on Monday, this coming Monday. Okay, 5 o'clock is the, let me just 1 minute, let me start the thing, so at least I share the slide. Okay, so the next week we are planning to have 3 sessions. Monday we are having it a specific level as 5 o'clock. Yeah, I know it's a bit early for those people. I mean, especially from US, I don't think is possible. But for the Asian and Europe sessions, you can attend. And this is something you can look forward to, because this is going to be a live trading. That means we are going to show you, our hands-on, what to do and how to manage the trade and how you manage the trade with ease. So this is something to look forward. And next Wednesday and Friday we are having it. So this is sorry, I think the timing is wrong. Okay, this is 17:45. Okay, my apologies for this. Sorry, 19:45. It's not 9:45. It's 19:45. So this is all the same time on August 28th and 30th. So please, for those of you who are coming in, first time, I know it's something new which you can look forward to. But on the other hand, if you really apply it, okay, this is going to be a fantastic tool which you can rely and look upon. Okay, so with that, I end today's session. Okay, have a great weekend. Good luck to you till I see you again next week. Okay, till then, goodbye. Thank you. Bye.